Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Tonight I am working on video 3 of the mini that we are behind. This is Chung Ha's latest release with Algorithm. It says special digital single, so I don't know if it's, I think that literally just means it's digital only and it's just this track, like there's no digital album or anything like that. But I will be interested to see if an album develops from this, because I never did find the album from when she did Eeny Meeny and I'm Ready. I'm not even sure there was an album. So maybe eventually we'll get those two songs and this one and whatever else. Or maybe I just missed that other album and someone should tell me. But yeah, so Chung Ha with Algorithm. Let's see what she's got. Alright, so I saw Eeny Meeny, Take It Easy. Chung Ha's so fine, man. Okay, dance track, let's go. Oh shit, she caught me in 4K. I normally don't pause right here in the first playthrough, but look at this. Look at you already feeling it. Look at you already nodding. Yeah, she caught me. She knew. Doing that, like all the challenges. Whip the hair in her face. Her vocals are stellar too. Got the water choreo in. I swear this is a queen on our screen right here. A tee. I swear. Too fine. Anyway, alright, about the music though. The song was really nice, fun, and upbeat. Message wise, I'm gonna go back and try to catch more of it in the second playthrough, but it mentioned it, and then it closed out with the line like "you and me were meant to be" is like an algorithm, which of course an algorithm is basically like a set of instructions that get followed in order to accomplish a goal, essentially. But also, when you talk about the algorithm, like the YouTube algorithm, it's like it pieces data points together to deliver an optimal outcome. So, like in the context of a YouTube algorithm, the optimal outcome for YouTube is to present you videos that you want to see. Now, how do they do that? They take into account all of your likes and your views and things that you've interacted with. And then they look at other things that match up with that. So they're piecing together these data points. And, some of you somehow might have stumbled on this video through the algorithm. And YouTube shows it to you because they think this is something you might be interested in. And if they're right, then you like it, you share it, you comment, you sub to that channel, whatever, and they show you more of it. Same thing with this type of thing. All these pieces that the data points we put together, it's like an algorithm, how everything fits together with you and her, and how it's basically like destined to be because it followed the formula. And you could say it followed a formula because she already knows ahead of time that you're grooving to the beat. Like, she already knows that you're into this. And so putting that in the context of the message of the song that I'm gathering, at least, like, again, she knows that you're interested. So she's pushing all the right buttons, pulling all the right strings, and all the inputs are being done properly, and the outcome is her and you together. Okay, let's see. Welcome to my galaxy. Can't deny us like an algorithm. Look at you. Okay, I already said but that wasn't me reading that. Anyway, we can chill enough. So these are lyrics from the song. And then there's Eeny Meeny, which, of course, we already know was her last. That was the... Well, if it was an album, that was the title track. But if it wasn't an album, it was just a single. So I'm not entirely positive. Everyone's following the algorithm. You see, everybody has interacted with the post. Everyone has followed the instructions. And now they're all being funneled to the same place, which is her. And this wonderfully dance poppy house beat type of track. So you appeared so suddenly like a click. Okay, we know clicks are very, very quick, instantaneous things. So obviously that's what she's talking about here. But also that goes back to the whole, like, comparing this to like the YouTube algorithm, because this video, my video right now, may not have shown up for you until whatever you clicked on before this might have been just the one trigger needed to make this happen. So that one click, she's saying, has basically changed everything, and now it's made you appear. Gets weak looking at you. I know that feeling, Chung Ha. They say I'm way too fast. No such thing. They, especially when you're young, you'll hear people, especially the older generation, tell you like, "Oh, you're moving too fast. You need to slow down. Take your time." Like, she's like, if I know what I want, who cares? Does time even matter? Like, what is this too fast you speak of? Why should I waste time if I know what I want? Alien. See, so she's like, welcome to my galaxy, because now you've appeared here after your click. You're gonna be my fantasy. So, yes, we know that, like an infatuation type of thing, but also this is her almost manipulating the algorithm, so to speak. Like, she already knows the outcome. You're gonna be my fantasy. It's not something like, oh, is this meant to be? Like, no, it's gonna happen. you're the end goal and I'm your end goal, and we're gonna get there. So here she's basically saying there's no room for anyone else in my heart or my life but you. She mentions that you're here in her galaxy now. So wake up, my dream. Oh, what song is that? I was thinking of the song "What" from Dreamcatcher, but that one's not it. The reason I was thinking of it was because it says a line that in my head I was thinking was wake up, my dream," but it's break up, my dream. The only reason I even thought about it is because I thought it might be a cool little reference or a little shout out to Dreamcatcher, but yeah, not so much. But yeah, oh well, whatever. But of course, don't wake up, my dream. This, whether it is or isn't real, like if this is a dream, I don't want to wake up because this is my reality. And again, even if it's not reality, it's real to me, and I like it here. So let's not wake me up. Cute. I even knew it was coming this time, and she still got me. Like, look at you already nodding. Like, okay, yes, you knew, you caught me. It was not a hard prediction to make because your vocals and this beat are addictive, and this is like peak Chung Ha. But still, she caught me. I don't know if I would say this is peak Chung Ha or I'm ready. I said I'm ready was back when I did that reaction. And honestly, you really could say both are. This is very, it has the vibe of some of her like bigger hits that I'm used to. It doesn't have the same sound, but it has the same type of vibe for me as like Stay the Night and I'm Ready to an extent. There's others as well that are escaping me, but Eeny Meeny not so much. Eeny Meeny was more of an experiment, which I'm curious to see if she ever goes back to that. But anyway, back to the song. Look at you already nodding. Like, yeah, of course I am, because this shit is dope. You see she's throwing in like elements of her voguing and whacking there. Mostly voguing. I don't know where this dance came from, like originally. I know G-Idol did it in their wife video, but I don't know like where it originated. Not entirely sure I care. I know this isn't a reference to G-Idol. It's more of a reference to the original, but that's not the point. The point is that that's where I know it from. Yes, queen. You better work, girl. For hours we can chill and like we can. Is this like the Netflix and chill, or is this like a we can enjoy each other's company kind of thing? Because with Chung Ha, you never know. It's gonna go either way. Let's be honest. She rode the bicycle, if you know what I'm saying. So even on a day that's not special, you make me feel special, babe. Like, no, it doesn't have to be any like super special occasion. Like, this is just not my birthday. It's not our anniversary. It's not my debut day. Like, it's just a Wednesday on some random ass week. But you still make me feel special because it's like you treat me like I'm the only one. That's right. I can do the hair whip too. Just let me go get my extensions real quick. Cute. Boom, water choreo. She's so good, man. Everything about her is just so good. Vocals, stage presence, dancing. Especially, she's a very underrated dancer, even though she's one of the top dancers, especially for like voguing and whacking type of thing. And I don't know if I'm pronouncing whacking correctly. I assume I am, but I've never actually heard anyone pronounce it. The point is, she's really good. And I feel like not enough people know her, even though she's super popular. Maybe she's just not as well known here in the States. Maybe over in Korea she's super well known. I don't know. But if you're not familiar with her, definitely go check out some of her other stuff. I've only reacted to a couple songs here because, well, most of her stuff was put out before I started this channel, and we haven't had any older requests. But do yourself a favor, especially if you're enjoying this song. Go listen to her other songs, and yeah, enjoy. I also like this part of the instrumentation where it almost sounds electronic to an extent. In some ways, like almost video game, like playing on that whole like cyber algorithm type of concept. And then this part here, I like from like a storytelling perspective, because these are all things that are feeding the algorithm, like things that are drawing you to her. So it's focusing on like, oh, like her eyes, her hair, her complexion, her nails, things that might attract you to her. There was something else I wanted to say about this scene, but as I was speaking, I forgot what it was. So we're going to move on past that. That shot with the close-up there on her eye, too, was also kind of important, because remember we had the lines earlier, like, don't wake me up, my dream kind of thing. But it's like she's waking up in this world where you and her are together now. The reason you and I came to be. Can't deny it. It's like an algorithm. It's undeniable. It's a thing that as long as the data points are followed, it's gonna happen. Woo! And then she hits us with the tee-hee at the end. Yes, queen. Alright guys, that was the reaction for Chung Ha with Algorithm. Like I said, if you haven't checked out her other art, then definitely do yourself a favor, especially if you enjoyed this one. If you were more of a fan of Eeny Meeny and not so much this song or I'm Ready, then I'm not sure there's much else in her discography for you, because Eeny Meeny was like an experiment. I mentioned that already. But this song and I'm Ready, if those were more your speed, then there's a lot that you're going to enjoy from her. They're not all going to sound the same, obviously, but they're going to have that same type of vibe to an extent. So definitely go check them out. But anyway, shout out to the Patreons. They'll be right up here. Thank you guys for all your support. For those of you not aware, there's a Patreon. There's some free stuff over there. There's also paid content. Subscribers get access to things that we can't put here on the YouTube channel, like that Stray Kids concert I reacted to last week. As well as they also get guaranteed prioritized requests that go to the top of the queue every month. There is a link to the request queue in the description below, and everyone can still get one free request, but I'm probably going to end up cutting requests off in the not too distant future, because there's people that have been waiting so long, and it's not that I'm like putting people ahead of them unless it's sponsored, but it just feel like mentally it's hard to see the queue keep growing and growing and growing and me not even getting to any of it. For those of you who don't know, this channel wasn't made as a request channel, but I do want to honor the request because, you know, I've always said that I would. So I'm not there yet, but I may get there. That being said, Regardless of whether that does or doesn't happen, the best way to get your request, and again, you don't have to do this, but if you want to, you can either sub to the Patreon or you can sponsor a request through the PayPal, which is also in the description. But either way, thanks for checking this one out. I appreciate you guys. I'll catch you for the next one. Take care, everyone.